Whoa, now Leverage Show family. It is your boy Lambo Drew. Thank y'all again, man, for y'all being tuned in to another special edition of the Leverage Show. I'm telling you what, you do not want to miss this show tonight. Man, I'm telling you, it's getting ready to be dope, man. Many of you guys are getting ready to hear for the first time, man, my guy, aka $1 Million Man Rand. But Randall Guyton gonna be definitely on this amazing podcast. If you guys don't know Randall, man, a lot of you guys got a chance to meet him down in Miami for the Unity Wealth Builders Conference just last month. And today you guys get a chance to hear his story, hear his testimony, and hear his journey. But also you guys get a chance to hear my lil bro, Jay Weeze, aka Mr. Miami, is in the building too, right there on that amazing podcast sitting. So make sure you are sharing this video. Get this video out to each and every single person you possibly can, because I'm telling you what, it's going to be life-changing for so many men who are going to sit down and watch it. There's some stuff you're going to hear, you're going to never know about, but we definitely had some man cave talks that really got down into the depth of some things, but also just had good conversation, man. Shout out to everybody, man, being in the building, man. Giving y'all some love real quick. Ken Haney, I see you. What's up, man? What's up, Lambo? Do what you do. I appreciate you, Ken. Number one top spot, man, in the building, man. Ken showing love to the Leverage Show, to Randall Guyton, which he did meet Randall down there in Miami for the Unity Wealth Builders Conference, because my guy Ken Haney was the amazing host. Looking forward to gems to drop. It's going to be amazing. Mr. Miami, welcome back to the Leverage Show yourself. Swing those clubs at the links, okay? I know Jay is going to do it. Let's go, Leverage Show fam. It's time to shine. Appreciate you, Sidro, man. Thank you for being in the building. Lambo and the starting blocks would not play around. We're not playing around with this one. So make sure y'all are sharing. It's good to see you, Leo. Love you, brother. My cousin's in the building, man. What's up, Leverage Show family? Good to see you, cuz. Miss Ingram was in the building. Good to see you, Miss Ingram, man. Appreciate you, man. Y'all are literally showing up and showing out in the building today, man. Hello, Lambo family. Definitely PC is in the building. Shout out to, man, P&T for killing it, man. Thank y'all, P&T. My soul does wait. Taylor, Miss Johnson, Julie, PC. I hope that y'all are having a terrific Tuesday. They are having a terrific Tuesday. Really appreciate y'all, man. PC showing love, man, to we and Arrow. You already know PC. Ingram showing love to PC. Miss J is in the building. Shout out to you. Good evening, Leverage Show family. Thank you, Miss J, for popping in. My guy, Big Andy. I cannot wait to connect with my guy. You do not want to go ahead and miss it. Make sure you guys are like and subscribe, man, to my guy, Big Andy Change, because we are getting ready to do something big. You guys don't want to miss it. Showing love to Arrow, man, and everybody, man. The chats is on fire. My wonderful wife is in the building. You already know she's going to definitely be in the building to support this. It's her little brother, Jay, who's on here making his appearance for the second time, because the first time he was with Mike Shapiro, if you remember that, man. So I'm really excited, man, for this sit down for you guys to see it. Good evening, Teller. Good evening, Arrow, man. Pete, man, showing love. Mrs. Johnson showing love. I love that, man, that y'all are in the building, man, showing so much love tonight. This is amazing. Keep these comments going, man, because this is truly, truly, truly an amazing time. My nephew, who's got his heavenly mother and great-grandmother smiling so much. Shout out to you, Miss Evelyn Baker. Thank you for tapping in for your amazing nephew, Big Randall, man, in his debut right out here on the podcast. You guys do not want to go on ahead and miss this. So appreciate you, man, for definitely tapping in this first time. It's going to be amazing. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Judea, man, showing love. Hey, PC, man, showing love. The chat is on fire, man. I really want to appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Again, this broadcast tonight is special to Lambo because it's the first time where I get a chance to really bring my guy, Big Randall, out so you guys can actually see who Randall Guyton is, but then just to share his journey. And so many times, man, in this arena, I get a chance to interview a lot of people and do a lot of sit downs. This was one of the fellas just having a man cave talks, but being able to have some real talks, man, that a lot of y'all are going to appreciate. Without further ado, your boy Lambo Drew is rolling this one out. Make sure you guys are actually tuned in, because it's getting ready to go up and go up a whole lot higher tonight for this Tuesday night. I love you guys. Again, we'll be back here on Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, with another Miami native, my guy James Mack, the jewelry designer, man, in Miami, man. We'll be hitting the Leverage Show. You guys don't want to miss that as well. So this week is just full of fire right here on the Leverage Show. Again, make sure you guys are tapped in. Get a hold of the broadcast of the channel, Lambo Drew TMT. Like, subscribe. We getting ready to go higher. Again, your boy right here, man, to make sure we make this thing happen. I love you guys. Take care and enjoy the show.
I don't get achievements from things.
Well, I guess this one wants to make Lambo go on ahead and have to work a little bit, man. So we can go ahead and get this thing, man, rolling again, man. I got to make sure that my guy is up and we moving again, man, in the building with this thing. This is hilariously funny tonight. So we will definitely reload this up back again and get y'all working right. I promise y'all. All right. So let's go on ahead, man, and see if we can go ahead, man, and take it from here and get out of this, man, with my guy, man, Big Rand. All right, so y'all, that was the prelude to the prelude, y'all. All right, let's see if we can go ahead, load it back up, do what we do, man. We're going to make it right this time, y'all. All right? Let's see. All right, there we go.
I don't get achievements from things. We are in control of all material possessions on this life. I never wanted to allow my level of success to be attached to material possessions. If we had to speak on achievement, my achievement came from when I moved my mother from Liberty City out to Aventura. That was an achievement. And it wasn't because of the home. It was more so because of the fact that I was able to give her a peace of mind in the environment that I knew she always deserved. That she could have got herself, but she sacrificed for the sake of me and my siblings. Cars and clothes and jewelry, that doesn't really mean it. If you see me buy an expensive car, it gotta make me money. So if I buy an expensive material possession, trust me, that car is my slave. It's been used for something.
Learn a lot from this guy right here. 14 years old to now, man. Still learning.
I told y'all I was bringing y'all the best, man. Y'all, this is the secret weapon, my guy, Big Rand. But this is what the game that people needs to hear. People need to be told this. People are having misinformation. Listen, man, I really want to thank each and every single one of y'all for definitely tuning in to another special Leverage Show right here in Miami. I got two special guests, man, with your boy Lambo Drew today. I got my guy, Big Randall Guyton, who's literally been killing it out here in this entrepreneurial space. But not just that, he's been really helping change in lives and allowing himself to really go further as God has opened up so many doors for his life. And then also I got my guy, my little bro, Jay Weezy, man, out that 614, out of the Columbus, representing, man, definitely here in Miami, which I'm laughing because he's having a good time down here, man.
Yeah, for sure,
you know,
for sure.
You having a good time, James?
Oh yeah, hell of a time.
I know you is. Listen, y'all, I really cannot wait to get into this because this is going to be a good interview. So you guys make sure y'all strap up because we're getting ready to ride hard. You know, listen, my first guest, Big Rand, I got so much to say about him. He really helped steer Lambo into the right mindset. And it was a shout out to a good friend, my guy Al Beasy, man, for really making that connection together with me and Big Rand. But to have him motivate Lambo and really make sure that Lambo is on the right path and staying humble, staying focused, but literally making sure that I'm hitting my targets. I could not let this time or this moment pass me by bringing him to the show just to let him know how much it means to me. But you guys will be introduced to this man who's been really killing the game. My first guest, Randall. How you doing, Rand? Big Rand?
Pretty good, brother. How you doing?
Life is beautiful, man. Life is beautiful.
Always.
You know.
Amen.
Listen, Big Rand, man, tell the people about yourself because they see the smile.
Okay.
You're the activist. You're doing so many great things into your communities. You're doing so many great things to help people. But let the people, man, know out here, man, exactly who is my guy, Big Rand.
All right, let me see how I can break it down, man. I mean, you already gave a hell of an introduction. I don't even know how to proceed after that. But yeah, Randall Guyton, located, based in South Florida, serial entrepreneur, head of a Reg D 506C fund on the real estate side. Uh, I wouldn't say community activist, but definitely involved within my community. I'll put it that way. Uh, yeah, I mean, uh, uh, a magnitude of things.
No,
You
no,
know?
no. That's real, man. And that's what we love because that realness, man, has opened so many doors for you, man.
Mhm.
For you actually saying, I'm doing all of these things. But you got to let us know, man, like, was that something that came from your background? Was it your parents that was involved with business or anything? How did you get
Oh
started with
man, I
this, big
mean,
man?
just growing up in South Florida in the inner city area, it was I was in an environment that was so easy to want to inspire you to have more than what you was already seeing on a daily basis. So, from a child just growing up in the inner city, 58 and 7th, that's a area in South Florida by the name of Liberty City. Just growing up in that environment, I just always wanted to get out. And I had a great, great, great strong relationship with my mother, and I watched her sacrifice so much and do so many things for the greater good of her children that I just got this fire and desire inside of me of wanting to give her the best life that I was able to see from my front door when looking over here where we shooting at. So where I grew up at, I can see from the apartment. If I go upstairs, I can see all the high rises being built. So it was like a constant reminder for me, like, hey, that's where I actually want to go. And my mom was a great deal of the fuel of wanting to do that because I wanted to provide for her in a better life. But I also knew that I wouldn't be able to get over here, give her the life that I actually desired by working for someone else.
Yeah.
Because it was a cap on that. And it was like a saying I used to always hear. I used to say, a man should never allow another man to dictate and determine how he provides for his family. So when I first heard that, it was like, yeah,
Yeah.
no. I know what I want out of my life, and there's nothing wrong with, having a job or having a career. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying I knew what I wanted. I knew I really needed to go get it. And I also always had a passion to want to help. And I believe that I couldn't help anyone with $100,000. I can only help my circle. So I felt that if I went after just 100 grand, I was selfish.
Wow.
So from that point, it was like, if I really want to be, impactful, and I really want to, promote change within my environment, within my community by being a living example, I really had to go get it. So that was my whole thing.
Dude,
Yeah.
you just said so many bars right there, man. If I had my
man.
bell, I'll be dinging it right now, man. I mean, he just didn't drop so many bars, but so many people don't know, man, what he said was so instrumental. He said something that $100,000 is selfish. Expand
Definitely.
on that a little bit for us,
I
big
mean,
man.
you got to look at it. So when I first was going off to college, I went to school to be a pharmacist, right? That's what I
Yeah.
wanted to do. I'm like, I'm gonna be a pharmacist. But the average pharmacist make what, 120,000 a year.
Yeah.
So now if I wanted to provide for myself and my immediate circle, I can potentially do that at that time. Like now it's kind of like, especially in South Florida, 100 grand is nothing at
Yeah.
this point. But
Yeah.
at that particular time, I could have, potentially provided a decent lifestyle for me and my inner circle. But I could never help the masses with 100 grand.
Yeah.
So, like I said to myself, I knew that I possessed the ability to do more. And I just knew that if I just stopped there, that was selfish of me because I would not have the resources needed to help other individuals who might not have it. Like if I wanted to go back into the schools in Miami-Dade County and help these children, how could I help them if I never had my own resources to put up?
Facts.
If I always had to go to someone else and ask to be able to pour. So that's how I looked at it.
Dude, I mean, that's just, we talk about heart giving and charity, man, and really being compassionate. Was that always something that was instilled inside of you from your parents at a young age?
Since day one, my mom, anyone who knows my mother, they would tell you that she was an extremely big giver to a fault at times. Like she was she spent 98% of her life pouring into other people. My mother never went on a vacation. She always purchased things that was, how can I put it? She would think about me and my siblings before she think about anything else. So she might have seen a car that she liked, and she could have potentially afforded it because it's not like my mom, and there's nothing against anyone, but my mom didn't work at a fast food restaurant. My mom worked for Miami Beach Police for over 20 years.
Wow.
You know what I mean? She made 6 figures.
Right.
But in the process of doing that, she was so concerned about having the means to be able to pour into me and my siblings that she decreased her living for the sense that for space so that we could never want for anything.
Yeah.
So from a child, I always seen, my mother pouring into individuals. I watched my grandmother be the mother to my entire family. Anyone who came to the house, she was always giving, just always being that type. So by seeing these two women, be that way.
Yeah.
I think I kind of it always it just stamped in me. And then when it goes and then add on to my father, he was always real big on principle.
Yeah.
Like a man should have something that he stand for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
having that giving spirit and then having the principles attached to it from my dad, it was like a match made in heaven from early on, man. I remember I used to work. It was this gentleman who was a real good family friend. He owned a great deal of properties within the South Florida area. That's how I got into real estate. I'm talking like 11 years old. So I used to work with him and go around his properties and do management and things of that sort. And just going through the process of him, I started working with him at 11 just so I can make income to buy my mother expensive gifts.
Wow.
Literally, I never wanted to be the person that came in with a card and a teddy bear.
Yeah.
So, back then at that time, you had Dillard's and all these different
Yeah.
places. So I'm like, man, I'm going to go get me some real money. You know what I mean? You talking about 11 years old, I got $400 or $500 in my drawer. It's like, I'm a big baller. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm going to go to Dillard's and I'm going to go get the big gifts. And I remember getting the gifts and my brother having me put his name on it. And I'm like, oh, man, like I went and worked out here in the sun for this gift. But it was all love because we family, you know what I mean? I would say that's where it came from, for sure.
And a lot of times, man, especially in the Black community, we always are taught to make sure that we're always doing for our siblings, right?
For sure.
And to be able to do that for you, I was blessed to meet Jay, literally transitioning to college, man.
Okay.
And I got a chance to meet Jay and married to his sister. This year makes 20 years of marriage. But that family togetherness and that bondedness, we had that in New Orleans, even with our families, our siblings coming up. Do you think that is missing these days a lot in the families? That's why there's not a big advancement with a lot of different other Black and brown community families moving forward.
I think yes, yay and nay. So I think it's definitely missing, but I don't think that it's completely missing based off people not wanting to do it.
Yeah,
I think it's a lack of information within the community.
Talk to us about that.
Just a lack of information as a whole, a lack of previous trauma, and the importance of going to therapy.
Yeah,
and how to work on the conscious and the subconscious mind.
Right.
How to heal yourself from your previous experiences. So that's not being discussed in our household. So now you got individuals bringing trauma from childhood to adulthood, and now we can't click. And then if we go on to a monetary side of things, just finances, and understanding the importance of that and how collaboration is everything.
Yeah.
For example, you can go to Chase and get a $50,000 card, but if all three of us went and got it and put it together, that's $150. You understand?
Bars.
That's powerful.
Bars.
But the lack of that information, we're not doing it, and you got a great deal of you got the hat on. So back in the day when I was a kid, when we played ball, anytime you had an individual that was attempting to be an individual, we would say, "Oh, you want to be prime time." You got a lot of individuals wanting to be prime time, man, and I think that's what's causing a great deal of that dynamic, like you mentioned. I think it's just really based off of lack of information.
We want to talk about that because a lot of people don't know. Big Rand, you actually inspired me into the financial game, brother. I'm telling you, man, you and LBZ, man, and it was a bunch of y'all really inspired Lambo in this financial journey. And I really want to go ahead and really touch bases on that because a lot of people, man, they see the upbringing, they hear about your mom. And for those who don't know, man, Big Rand actually lost his mom just recently, man. Tell us about that, man, of you dealing with that before we get into this.
I mean, I guess I handle things a little bit different than a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
So I have this, I think we talked about this before. I have this saying that I say to myself that, you got to accept everything that come with whatever game that you play.
Yeah.
Everything. And that's what I live off of. So it's like, for example, if I'm in real estate, I got to accept the fact that one of my tenants might not pay on time.
Yeah.
If I can't accept that, I don't need to buy a property.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I look at it the same way. If I can accept living, I have to be able to accept transition.
Yeah.
So when my mother passed, I had already dealt with the loss of my father probably like 20 months before that. But when my mother passed, I said I would not pray for healing. I would pray for understanding.
Talk about that.
So when I start praying for understanding, I start moving from an aspect of basically just trying to understand what it means to transition.
Yeah.
What is living, what is life, and what is death? You know what I mean? How many people experience it?
Yeah.
How many times this actually take place daily? And once I start praying for understanding, God started pushing me to seek more information.
Yeah.
And once I started seeking information, I took out the personal feeling of it. It wasn't just my mother.
Yeah.
It's a million people who lost their mother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
We are spiritual beings having a physical experience.
Yeah.
Although I missed the physical, the spirit ain't going nowhere.
Facts.
And again, like I said to you before, if I can't accept death, I shouldn't accept living.
Facts.
So, I mean, that's how I go through it. Granted, do I have moments where, I miss my mom from a physical aspect? 100%. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right.
Yeah.
If she was alive right now, she
Yeah.
probably would have been FaceTiming or something, trying to see what's going on in here. She was one of my biggest supporters.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
I understand that I'm not alone.
Yeah.
It's a million people who don't have my experience. So
Yeah.
because I know that I'm not alone, I could never find myself getting caught into a crutch where I place the victimization spirit over myself.
Yeah.
It's no production in that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just keep moving forward, man.
I love that, Big Rand, because so many times, man, I think that once we suffer the trauma of a loss, especially from a parent, a lot of people, man, are crippled by that trauma.
100%.
And I mean, when I first met Jay, man, Jay had lost his father, right?
Yeah.
And talk to us about that a little bit, Jay, man. I mean, the transition of losing your father and what that meant to you in your life.
Man, that was my hero. Like, for real. Like, I was 13 years old when I lost my father.
Still a kid.
Real young. Yeah. And it was just me, my mother, and my sister. And, it was difficult for my mother, to play, both mother and father, and I give her props on that though, but even though it was hard for her. Getting in trouble in school, suspended.
Oh man, I
But I
can
mean,
imagine.
but when my father was around, I mean, it was straight whooping on sight. Like he was on me.
Yeah,
You
right,
feel
right,
me? No
right.
matter what.
Right.
But yeah, just dealing with that, man, from 13, and then we met Drew when I 14. Matter of fact, yeah, I was about 14, you already turned 15, but then when I lost my father, I was 13 years old. And then like a month later was my 14th birthday. To be honest with you, I didn't want to celebrate my 14th birthday. I'll never forget that. Because it was just like Pop saying here, because I mean every year, I remember from 6 years old, I used to always ask my father, like, Dad, you remember when you was 6 years old? Do you remember when you was 7 years old? Every
Right.
year it was on like that through my birthday. But when my 14th birthday rolled around, man, I was in school, didn't even really care to celebrate it. It didn't feel the same, what I mean? And then him being in the hospital for those months, and then, going up to the hospital, seeing he gone, it just blew me away, for real.
I can definitely relate to you when it comes to the birthday situation.
Yeah.
Because my mother passed on the 5th of
Wow.
October. Crazy enough, right? My father passed away October 14th.
Wow.
Yeah.
My mother passed away October 5th. My father passed away at 59. My mother passed away at 59. Exact same thing. But and they both went through the same medical issue. But I can understand, like I was saying, I can understand 100% what you're speaking on as far as the birthday, because when my birthday came around that November, I wasn't really up to really celebrate it myself. So I get you.
I remember, Big Rand, you was telling me that at that time when that happened, you said, man, there was a point, man, I'm sitting in here, I got all the money, doing great business, doing everything, but didn't mean anything to you, at a point in your life, right?
100%.
And I think that's a lot of people out here, man, they chasing, lights, they chasing the scene, they chasing to be seen out here, right?
Yeah.
But I tell a person, what profits a man to gain the whole wide world and lose his soul?
Exactly.
And a lot of people, man, they get into that point of saying, man, I really want to do this. I really want to make all of this money, and I really want to travel and do all that. That's great. God wants you to enjoy life. We're not saying that. But what is the real value of your life? What is the real value of your existence, right, Jay?
Right.
Losing your father, losing your mother and your father. If you could trade $1 to have them back, would you trade it today?
Of course. That's a no-brainer.
No-brainer.
That's a completely no-brainer. And I think it comes back to I think a lot of people chase, and I can be a little bit transparent even with myself. It took me time to really start to understand myself, like you just said, and who I was. The minute I started doing that is the minute, material possessions didn't really mean anything
Yeah.
anymore. Now, granted, we're gonna get to the money.
Yeah.
We're gonna get that now.
Yeah.
Because that's a resource.
Sure.
Right.
That's a
Right.
resource.
Right.
However, the money doesn't dictate and determine who I am.
Come on now.
No, when my time is up and
Mhm.
God says it's time to come home,
Yeah.
I want the business to be and
Yeah.
he did business.
Yeah.
I don't want that to be led. And I
Yeah.
think a lot of times we allow these things to be our entire identity
Yeah.
due to trauma.
Yeah.
It's like you look at a kid who doesn't possess value in himself.
Yeah.
But then you look at the gallery depth, you look at the watches, all these different things. These things hold value.
Yeah.
Sure.
So now if I attach myself to these things, now I feel better about myself.
Yeah.
Now he's chasing it or she's chasing it. Now he's doing whatever to get it or she's doing whatever to get it. Now we in the illusion. And I think, that definitely takes place all the time.
Well, let's talk about that, man. Because I mean, we down here in Miami, right now,
Miami.
You know,
In
where
they get rich
the
off of yayo.
illusion
The land.
for everybody to come down here in
Right.
Miami, fellas. And y'all know this, Big Red. You can speak on this, Jay. You definitely know about this. But the illusion is, it's to have the glitz, the glam, the lifestyle, the fast life, the everything is out here in Miami. You
Man.
lose your moral compass when you get down here. Do you think people really use their moral compass when they get down here, y'all? Y'all tell me.
Me personally, I don't think they lose it. You
Mhm.
can't lose your moral
Nah,
compass.
you can't.
Mm,
You just ain't have it already.
mm.
You know,
Say that again. I
That
think he hit y'all with a bar, man. Talk to him, Big
No, I'm
Red.
just
part.
saying, I think a moral compass is just that. It's your moral compass.
Mhm.
If you come to a place like South Florida and you can't produce,
Yeah.
or you not on point, it's because you already had holes in your armor.
Mm,
That's a deeper issue, man.
mm. That's a bar right
know what I
there.
mean?
Y'all better hashtag that
Because
out
that
there.
can happen anywhere. What we say? We can say, okay,
Anywhere.
Miami got the
LA.
boats
Yeah.
and the water and pretty women.
Yep.
Man, y'all ain't been to Atlanta. Atlanta got pretty women, just ain't got no boats. LA got pretty women, it just ain't got no boats. I mean, they got boats. I'm sorry, I take that back.
Yeah.
There's pretty women all around the world. Everything that
over.
you can get here,
Mhm.
you can get all around the world.
Anywhere
Yeah.
else.
So if you
Sure.
come here and you fold, I think you'll fold anywhere. I don't think Miami changes people; it exposes them. It's a
Say
big
that
difference.
again for the people in the back to
Cut it out.
understand, Big
No, I'm
Red.
just saying. I don't. It's like money. Money
Yeah.
don't change people. It exposes you more of what you already were.
Mm,
If you was a
People.
giver and you got you some paper,
Right.
you're gonna be more of a giver.
Mm.
If you was a drinker and you got you some money, you're gonna drink more.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You're gonna
Yeah.
just do it's
Yeah.
whatever the hand. Whatever
Yeah.
the hand in, whatever's moving that spirit
Right.
is gonna determine how you gonna move with it. And I think that's the same with Miami. Miami has a way of exposing you what I look at it like what you need to work on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's how I see it.
But let's talk about that, shifting gears and stuff like that, man. You know, now that when y'all come down to Miami, make sure and everything, man, you got yourself together. If you got trauma at your house, you need to go ahead and deal with that
You
at
might
your
wanna
house.
stay home.
You know,
Yes.
one of the biggest things I ever heard, man, my guy Randy Morris, he said, wherever you go, there you are.
Facts.
You have to understand that you go where you are. You don't change. It's not what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. No,
it's gonna go with
it's good. Yeah.
That's a bar.
Yeah.
That's
That
the
is
part
a
I
bar.
think they
That's a
forget.
huge
It's
bar.
gonna go with you, man.
Yeah, come on now. It
Huge bar.
travels. And I think that people forget that so much in life that it does travel like
Right.
that. But we talk about a positive travel. Every time we come to Miami, it's always about business for us, right? We enjoy the scenery. We enjoy the boats. We enjoy being able to get out there and go eat and shop and
Right.
relax with each other as brothers.
Right.
But I love the fact that business and opportunities are happening so much down here, man. But Grant, talk to us about opportunities because that's what you really got into and really started thriving, man,
So
when you hit that passing gear.
So I'll be completely honest with you, right? So opportunities for me
Mhm.
came when I came up with this entire concept where the world was my canvas,
Mm,
not South Florida,
mm.
like the world. So I felt
Oh.
like it was easier for me to serve my purpose if I went after contracts and opportunities all around the globe than
Yeah.
just to sit in one box trying to force it out of here.
Yeah.
So far as even when it comes to like Miami, I can speak on Miami, but I can't speak fully because I don't generate income in Miami anymore.
Mm.
The last business that I had that was in actually South Florida, I sold and got rid of.
Wow.
So from this point on, the mass majority of my business comes from the Georgia market as well as the
Mhm.
Houston market.
Okay.
So far as Miami, I mean, granted, it's a great deal of income down here.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I would say, me personally, I believe Miami is more of a spending city. This is a city where you come at to have a wonderful time.
Right.
Now, granted, if you into lifestyle, I think you can make some money, whether that's, chartering the yachts or doing the exotic car rentals and things of the sort that promotes the Miami lifestyle.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? If
yeah.
you're into that. But if you're not into that, then I think that you can kind of serve your purpose a little bit easier if you just look outside of this box per se. You know what I mean?
But what
Personal opinion.
I get that. I 100% get that. I mean, they do all the conventions, they do all the conferences, they do all the getaways, man. Even the cruise ships is right here in Miami. Port of Miami, if you have never seen it, you got to come see the Port of Miami. I think that it's definitely amazing, man, to be able to see that. But Miami just has this vibe to it that is different than where I live at in Colorado, right?
Yeah.
We got the mountains and everything else, but when you get to Miami, we already know the weather typically is going to be on the better side, right? A little bit hot out there. Like you, Jay, you had the top down, man, pulling up today, huh?
Hey,
Top
man.
down, man.
Hey,
That's it,
we
man.
in Miami, you gotta do that.
That's it, man.
Hey, but Jay, you're here on business, man. Talk about that, man. You're here on business because you just made a nice little opportunity, man, into a business move, man. And talk to us about that, man. What you're into,
Man, just excited about the movement,
Mhm.
Just excited about it. Really can't really say too much on it, man.
Okay,
Just
I
I
got you.
just
Confidential,
waiting
man.
waiting, how the move goes from here, man. I know it's a good move. I'm just trusting and believing God with it, and
Man.
just happy.
Amen.
And
But it is in real estate. We'll let the people know that it is in real estate.
It's
right?
real estate. Yeah, it's real
Yeah.
estate. Trust me.
Yeah. So he's in real estate, you guys. Is one of his first real estate moves, right, Jay?
Exactly. Yep.
So your father was in real estate, man,
Yeah.
and actually became a millionaire from real estate, man,
Nice.
with all the things that he possessed, and was driving a bus full time for almost 20 years.
Over 20 years.
And
Yep,
was literally
doing
working on
transit.
his craft, right? So
Right,
do you
exactly.
believe in the 9 to 5 millionaire, man, that you can actually do that?
Yeah, you can still do the 9 to 5, man, and then find other things to do though that you really want to do, and invest whatever it is. But the main thing too is to get your credit up.
Facts.
That's the main thing. That's the most important thing. Just keep your credit up, keep your scores. Watch your credit card limits. Try to keep them to at least a 30%. If you can do 30%, try for sure, man. Shoot for the 10% for sure, and just don't even touch them, man. And watch how your score goes up. And then a lot of opportunities, a lot of doors are gonna open up for you. You're gonna have lenders hit you up here and there, man, trying to offer you, funding, and then take that, flip that, move that into a business, real estate, whatever it is that you really want to do. Just do something positive with it, though. You can still do that bus or whatever it is that you're doing, McDonald's, Walmart, you know what I mean? Whatever the job
Oh,
is.
yeah. The way the credit game work, I mean, you can, learn a craft. You can run it up at McDonald's.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
You
for
can.
sure. You go ahead and
You can.
get your hands
You
on
really
the A's
can.
court.
You really
Get
can.
your credit cleaned up, throw a couple of trays on there, and go get you 150. You at McDonald's.
Yeah,
Now, what you do with it, that's on you. But you can definitely
like I
run it
said,
up.
make the smart move with it.
Right, 100%.
Make the
Information
smart
is key.
move. Don't come straight down to Miami with it. Just,
Yeah, you
know
don't
what I
want to. I
mean?
don't think you want to.
Yeah.
Miami will show you how to spend it.
Yeah.
Miami will show
Anywhere
you how
you
to
go,
spend it.
Miami, Vegas, New York, LA,
Yeah.
Denver.
Yeah. But I want to expand on that because that's literally the common big thing, man. When I was learning from your father, I learned from his
Right.
father
Okay.
after the passing
Got
of
it.
his dad. And his father down in the basement literally had
The
all his
books.
notes and books and stuff.
Yes.
I've never seen a man like
Yes.
that.
Wow.
Organized to the T, and just everything was business that he was writing down. So I would go down and study nonstop in the basement, all his notes and the stuff that he was doing. And I was going to work literally at the bus transit company, and they'd be like, "Man, this dude is like different." So before meeting you and you depositing that spark in me, right, Big Rand? Like I knew once I actually came into contact with his father without never meeting his father that there was something different. my mindset changed from that. And he could tell you for years, I would be telling people how to do stuff. And people would be like, man, where did you learn that from? I'm like, well, I didn't learn it from my pops or my moms. I'm straight out of New Orleans.
Right.
They don't understand that type of financial structure like
Right.
that. I don't combat them for that, or it's not a downplay, but that wasn't their strength. Their strength was providing for
Right.
us, right? The financial game, I learned it from his father, from notes and books, and he can tell you that for years.
For sure.
And just studying how the way he did things. And I think so many times in our communities, that's what's missing in the missing piece. Big Randall, talk to us, man, how you got into that side. And then all of a sudden you made this nice business and corporation to really help people into that place that they can actually get their credit right. They can actually get funding. They can actually get financing. And then they can start the ball to maneuver and do some other things.
So we speak on the credit side of things.
Yeah.
Man, I got into credit for getting burnt.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
man, I had so funny story, right? So I was back from school. I had some issues on my credit report.
Yeah.
I've been researching since like 8th, 9th grade.
Wow.
Like my mind been made up. Like I want to buy multifamily apartment buildings and so on. So I always knew everything that I actually read is always talked about credit. So I knew like, okay, I have to have my credit right. In the process of going through that, everybody who I was paying, that's when people was charging like the little $100 a month or something like that.
Yeah.
It was just taking my money and disappearing.
Yeah.
Like I had no wins. Like
the Lexington laws out there.
Listen. I had sucker on my head or something. Like they was doing me bad.
Yeah.
So one day I was just at the house and I was researching, and I came across this event that was taking place in Tampa at the Regency.
Okay.
And it was supposed to be talking about it was for credit repair companies.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I didn't have a credit repair company, but I just looked at it like, hey, if I can get the money up and I can get in here, they don't have to know this.
Yeah.
I just need the information. I'm a robber of the information.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was able to get the capital up. I stayed at a hotel. I didn't even get to stay at the Renaissance because I didn't have my money right. I stayed at a little, like remember the movie He Got Game?
Oh man, we remember
He got to work that. I stayed somewhere like that, right?
Yeah.
So I stayed at, I'm talking about the place wasn't what I didn't even take off my clothes when I went to bed. I didn't even get under the sheets.
Yeah.
But I was still there. So I went up in there, and man, I just started taking all the information. They started talking all about like the Oscar, how everything get, evaluated, how they go through the name, first name and the initials and the whole nine, the birth date and so on. So once I got, and they was giving this information more so from an aspect of a company, and also being able to, even if you was on the collection side, to how to put a pause on that as well.
Oh yeah.
So I took all that information. I went back home and I had like a book full of notes, and I just started applying it on myself. And once I applied it on myself, it worked. And I think like one thing about information, at least what I believe, information never stops feeding you.
Facts.
Never. So once I learned one thing, it sparked something for something else. It sparked something for something else. And then I kind of looked at it like, again, growing up in Liberty City, and coming from where I come from, it was always real big on, like, if you're going to do something, even if it was illegal, you got to be the man. You know what I mean? You got to be the plug. You can't go through a third party. So once I already had that concept within me, and I'm like, if I can become the plug, I can raise my own capital. I can park it into my buildings. I'm unstoppable. No one can control me.
Yeah.
So from that point, it started forcing me to dig even deeper, to the point where it's like, instead of going to find somebody for an age corp and paying them $5-6 grand, me and Al Beezy figure out how to, no, we gonna become the plug. We got our own. Yeah. Okay, instead of going to this person for a primary, no, we gonna get our own. Yeah. Instead of doing this, no, I'm gonna become a data furnisher. I'm gonna get everything in alignment so I don't have to spend no money, and then it puts me in a space that I could never be broke. Yeah. If somebody script everything from me, if someone script everything from me today and literally took everything with the information that I possess, I know for a fact I'll be back up $250,000 in 3 months.
Come on now.
Because I'm gonna go get an age
Come on
court.
now.
I'm gonna go run up funding. I'm gonna get my credit right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add on what I need to add on to that. I'm gonna attach it to an age court. I'm gonna go run a funding round. I might get a little sticky and get 3 age corps and run it back to back.
Playing.
You know what I mean?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So we can really get that. Now I don't even have to request for something major. My name's still good. I never did anything wrong. I'm gonna take that capital and I'm gonna go park that capital. I know how to raise capital on the real estate side. I have a Reg D 506C fund. I know how to do that. I know how to use broker dealers to raise capital.
You dropping game, y'all.
I know how to
Fire.
I have my relationships with my brokers to find value add opportunities on the multifamily side.
Yeah.
And I don't have to use that 250 that I just got as the down payment because I raised the capital from broker dealers. So now I just brought a property for $5 million, but I also got a 3% acquisition fee at closing for just buying it. So I got 3% of the $5 million when I brought it. Plus I still got the 250.
See, now he running so much game right now, y'all.
Right
y'all
back.
y'all better stay tuned. This is
I'm
big
right
game.
back. So like just to get to what I was saying, because I was getting burnt, it forced me, and because I wanted to be the plug, it forced me to dig. I tell people all the time, like I'm a robber of the information.
Facts.
I'm always looking for it. Like
Facts.
I think we was talking about something before. I'm like, man, I can get in a conversation with an individual and they'll say some things to me, and I'm just taking notes mentally.
Facts.
And I'm gonna go home and research those. I ain't even gonna ask them anything else pertaining to them. I'm just gonna research the notes.
Facts.
So when I get back in front of them, I'm gonna start speaking what I already researched, which forced them to give me more information. And then I'm gonna take that information. I'm gonna go home and do the same thing. Before you know it, I done got the whole blueprint. You know what I mean? So yeah, I always been open, for the information. But that's how I got into the credit game.
Shout out to you, man, for that, because it took us. We call it lessons now. Back in the day, it was losses and got scammed and people burning us, man,
sure.
and really, man, doing us wrong. And I think that's what pushed us into this arena to be able to go help people, right? But you found yourself in a position wanting to help yourself first, man.
Because I just feel like you got to be we in Miami, man.
Yeah,
you can go outside right now and find a guy with a $600 a day yours that he don't Lamborghini he rented. In a course.
Facts.
In a course. And he gonna hit you with it too. I'm talking about I got the course and I got the car.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I can show you how to make $1 million in 10 minutes. He gonna go crazy with it. You know what I mean? So it's very you see that all day long. So it was just more so like, you gotta get the information, man. Because if not, coming from a city like I come from, you'll get twisted like a bottle top. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
And so let's speak on that, man. I mean, you talk about the guy with the Urus outside. Do you think Miami got a lot of scammers out here and finessers out here?
So you know what? I think you will have a lot of what you pay attention to. So being the fact that that's not the frequency and the energy that I'm on, I wouldn't be able to answer that because I don't come across a lot of scammers and finessers anymore. But do I think that they're here? Do I think it's a lot of individuals who may because this is a city where it's so easy to create a lifestyle in a sense where it's not really there, but I can create the look per se. Do I think we have a lot of that? And it's not just men, women as well. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can meet a woman down here, man, and she got a Mercedes, and you like, man, she got her stuff together, and
she probably
10 minutes
sleeping out
later,
that car.
Man, 10 minutes later, she asking you for $500. You know what I mean? Her phone about to get turned on. You know what I mean? Like it's South Florida, brother. So you know, I would say to answer your question, I believe it's a city that can easily promote like a lifestyle that's not there, but to say that it's a great deal of scammers and kind of claim to say it's still my home. You know what I mean? You know, it's like what your grandmama say, what goes on in this house?
Yeah, stays in this house.
So I'm not about to just go tell and just drag my city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? However, you know what I mean? It's still my home.
There's no snitching out there. He ain't dropping no names.
We ain't gonna do that. But what I would say is that it's easy to create an illusion. So you just gotta, pay attention. The golden slipper here, 12 o'clock, everything changed. So he might be the boss today, but the rental got to be back at 12. So tomorrow he might not be able to do a meeting with you tomorrow. So it's one of those things, man. I'm just joking.
I love it, man. See, this is why we had to bring the Big Rand here, man, so you guys can get a hold of who Big Rand is for us, man. So you guys get exposed, man, to my guy, Big Rand. He's just a wealth of knowledge, but also very humorous guy, man, that tells a lot of truth, man, to it, man. And I was excited to have to sit down with you and Jay, man, just to enjoy these moments, enjoy these conversations, man, because this is what life is. Life is being able to enjoy and do life with people you like, not people you tolerate. I tell everybody, man, go where you celebrate it, not where you tolerate it. And most of the time, people in life, they're stuck within a business, or they're stuck within a job, or they're stuck within people We're only tolerating them, not celebrating them. When I actually changed my circle, I changed my net worth. When I actually changed my circle, I seen exactly the value I was able to get to people. I was telling you, man, like literally last time we was talking, I didn't get a chance to start working on 9-figure deals and 10-figure deals and doing real estate big deals and stuff like that and doing the funding, connecting the banks with the funding in the projects like that until I began to start changing the things that I was doing.
Right.
But it was because you guys was challenging me like, man, Lambo, you got to do better. You got to do better than what you're doing. You know, you got to get yourself out there, man.
Take the same, it's going to give you the same headache, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I tell people all the time, the only thing that was different with me is that I just went for a bigger number, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This guy went, not you, I'm just speaking in general.
Yeah.
You got one guy over here, he might have, he went for a $50,000 deal in Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah.
I went for a $4 million deal in Jonesboro. You know what I mean? It's he dealt with the brokers and went through everything, the back and forth and inspections and everything else. I did the same thing as well.
Yeah.
It's just that his risk tolerance maybe was not where mine is. That's all.
Yeah.
But it takes the same amount of work.
I tell everybody, man, you can have the right conversation. It's just with the wrong people.
That's for sure.
Most of the time, man, we're having conversations all day long. We're just having it with the wrong people. Once you understand that you're having the right conversation with the right people, your audience will be right there to make sure that you do business with, right?
Yeah, 100%. It's about being intentional.
Yeah.
I live by that. You have to be, especially as a man.
Yeah.
A man must, just go back to these principles that I talk about. Like
let's
with my
talk.
dad. A man must be intentional.
Yes, he do.
You know what I mean? My entire days, now granted, this wasn't intentional because I didn't know this part, but it just goes back, like I said, being intentional. You got to be intentional. 100%.
I think that intentional, let's talk about that because you built your brand of your business off of being intentional, right?
From the start.
Well, let's talk about that, man, because we're riding through Miami the last time, y'all, and Big Rand is taking us to this event, right? Me and Jay we're heading there, and Paul Jay, he was so sleepy, man. He was about passed out in the back seat and stuff like that,
man,
from being tired in Miami, huh?
Man.
But
yeah,
we don't leave it like that, y'all.
we ain't gonna go into what I was doing, what I was into, man.
Yeah, right.
What happened in Miami stays in Miami.
What did Drew just say earlier?
Yeah.
No, it goes with
it goes with me. You right.
It's facts. So we're riding through, man, and Big Rand we left the hotel, man, because I wanted to spend time with you because I get the point of everybody's always to hear Lambo Drew, man. Lambo's in town. We really can't wait to go ahead and do business or shoot a podcast or really pull him aside and talk with him to talk business, and everything is networking. But the one thing that you said to me, he was actually passing a building and he says, man, Drew, I used to work at that building and manage that building, early on, some years back. And I watched how much money was going through this building. And I said, I got to change this. Was that the spark that you think that literally started driving your business when you knew that, hey, man, when I get something and I really start something, I want to drive it to this point because I see the money actually moving through this?
So I would say it wasn't a spark of the start, but what I would say, it changed my view in the sense of how much I was going for.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at individuals sitting here and they just did a $20, $30 million deal. And again, I possess coming from my dad, he raised us to possess a great deal of confidence.
Yeah.
So I'm never not thinking that I can't do something. Regardless if you don't look like me, you don't come from the environment. I actually majority of the time, I felt like, how can I put this? I'm better because you had a head start.
Like, man.
You had a head start.
Yeah.
And I'm already here now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run laps. I'm competitive by nature, so I'm gonna run laps on you regardless. So when I seen that, I was like, man, like these dudes doing like, $20 million, 30, they talking about 20, 30, 40, like, yeah, I'm thinking too small. So
most of us trying to pay our rent and bills.
It definitely, switch things and put like a real stamp, like, that's very possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like when you hear individuals and they be like, oh, okay, I made $50 million in selling one of my corporations.
Yeah.
Or I made $50 million on a new acquisition, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
We hear these things, but our brain wouldn't even accept it because we don't even know how it's even structured to even be able to do it.
Yeah.
And I would say going out there, and I met this individual at Continuum. His name was Carlos Garcia. Real good guy. He actually, I don't know if he created.
You good?
He created the Tech 9.
Yeah.
The guy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he was the first individual who took a great deal of liking to me, and he actually introduced me to his private banker.
Okay.
That was my first time actually sitting. He literally called his private banker, made him come to lunch, and said, I want you to meet him. And Randall, I want you to explain to him what it is that you're looking to do. And he sat back and just drank his coffee and just let us talk. And that was the first time that I wanted nothing. And that was the first time that I was like literally in conversation on a major level. We're not talking about $100,000 and so on.
Yeah.
And at that point, it was like, and seeing him do it and seeing these individuals do it, it automatically just inspired me. Like, I know I can do it. I never once thought like, I might not be able to do it. Yeah. They may have come from a different environment, a different circumstance. Like that never crossed my mind. Like, it was just instant. Like, you did it. You breathe the same air I breathe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go do it.
It's just that simple. You know what I mean?
But that's competitiveness to strive better, right? Let's talk about that. We all have that in us, right? Do you think now, because you have this amazing son, man, and shout out to Lil Man, I ain't say his name online, but and wonderful wife, man, I love it that you're just moving forward to provide for your family. How important does your family play into what you do, Big Rand?
I mean,
every single
you do
day?
Everything for your last name and not your first.
Say that again for the people in the back.
You do everything for your last name and not your first. So, I mean, family just overall. We can't forget my sisters. You can't forget my brother. I got aunts and so on. Like, just overall, that's everything. You know what I mean? My whole purpose was to not only inspire. You know what I mean? Because if I push myself further, it's only right for my cousins and so on to believe that they can do it as well. Yeah. Because I'm just Randall to them. Yeah. So if Randall can do it and he come from the same environment that we come from, I know I can do it, which makes a group of us, like we talked about earlier. Yeah. So I mean, that was everything for me. It was always about, my last name and not my first. I was always about, collaboration, not a form of an individual. You know what I mean? I never wanted to just be the only one. It's no fun. Yeah. I lived in locations where I was the only one. It's not a fun place to be. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I guess to answer your question on that, family was everything.
Family is everything. I love that, man, because I think that's the motivation behind us all. I do everything for my wife, my kids, my family, my little bro, man. To see him here, man, is everything. And I think most of the time that we lose sight of that, right? And a lot of us lose sight of that because distractions have taken our place, right? Whatever that distraction in life is. But if you continuously remain focused out here, I think things and everything, man, become a lot more clearer to you, especially when you stick to the purpose that God has assigned you for.
Oh, for sure.
Right? Not what you're chasing after.
For sure.
A lot of people are chasing after everybody else's vision, not the vision God has given them.
For sure.
Big Rand, do you believe that the vision God has given you, man, it's going to be even so much bigger, man, in the future, man, with some great things you got in store for you?
I think the vision that I believe God has given me, I'm still undermining them. I feel like his plans is way greater than that. You know what I mean? I just can't see it. Yeah. And I think that's the beauty about, God, it's the unexpected, you know? So I think, how can I put this? I think that I'm on track pertaining to my purpose. I do think it's some other things that he has told me to do, and I have been delaying them for personal reasons. Yeah, you know what I mean? Me feeling like, hey, I don't know if I really want to take it fully there yet. Yeah,
we all guilty. Randall's guilty of that.
Right. But to answer your question, I don't think that I'm fully in belief of what his purpose is that he truly has for me.
Well, I mean, I look at what you're doing now. I mean, let's be real. This guy has not went on ahead. He's not the guy out there, man, right around in the Toyota Tercel or Honda Accord. And if no shots don't, if you got your Honda Accord and all of that good stuff. Don't say but look, I mean,
Texas.
Listen.
You ain't gotta go to no gas station.
No gas.
Electric stations.
I still gotta go to the gas station.
You gotta go. But he still got his. So listen, this is a true story, right? So literally, this is maybe a couple years ago. I'm on Rand's live or his IG, and I see these stars in the ceiling of this vehicle, right? And I say, man, what kind of vehicle is this that got stars in the ceiling like this? I had never seen stars in the ceiling of a vehicle like this. Me just riding around, and all of a sudden, man, the phone kind of passes to these two letters, and they're the same initials, and it was a double R, a Rolls Royce, right? Black Rolls Royce coloring, man. If I'm thinking that's what it was, right?
No, it was a Wraith.
It was a Wraith. Excuse Lambo. It was a Wraith that he's in here with the amazing Moonstar. I mean, what is that feeling like, Big Rand? And I want to say this. When you're in purpose, when you're in business and things are going right for you, and literally, man, you go buy something that you truly believe, like, man, I wanted this.
Right.
I have this achievement
right.
that I wanted this. A lot of people never get a chance to get to their achievements of what they really want, right? What was that achievement? And not just that, there was a picture you took with your mother there.
Oh, in the car.
With the car as well. I mean, what is that achievement of saying, man, Mama, I made it happen?
So I'll be completely honest with you, and I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
I don't get achievements from the things.
Talk to us.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. So no, I can't even answer that in that form. My achievements doesn't come from because I feel like we are in control of all material possessions on this land. So if you have a nice car and you don't drive it, it's gonna rust out, it's gonna stop where the battery gonna die, everything else. So I was real big on not allowing things to I never wanted to allow my level of success to be attached to material possession.
Yeah.
So if we had to speak on achievement, my achievements came from when I moved my mother from Liberty City out to Aventura. That was an achievement for me. And it wasn't because of the home. It was more so because of the fact that I was able to give her a peace of mind in an environment that I knew she always deserved. That she could have got herself, but she sacrificed for the sake of me and my siblings.
Facts.
So that stamps to me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cars and clothes and jewelry, like that doesn't really mean nothing. If you see me buy an expensive car, it gotta make me money. Because I don't hang out at the club. So you're not gonna see me at VIP at the club all day. I'm a homebody. That's not who I am. So if I buy an expensive material possession, trust me, that car is my slave. It's been used for something. It got to be. It might be it's like when I brought the truck. For taxes. But then number two, it's a conversation starter. Whether you like it or dislike it, it's gonna spark a conversation.
Yes, it does.
So now when it sparks a conversation, what the person asks, what do you do? Whatever it takes. What you mean? Let's talk. There it goes. You know what I mean? So like a car or something of that sort would just be a slave for me. That's all. For sure. I don't know if I should say that, but you know what I mean. Like
no, it's gonna work for you.
It's going to work for you.
It's gonna work for you.
So I don't get no pleasure out of Plus, I got to be honest too. Like my mother, back to her. Like I had a mother who never really said no. So I've been having things since like middle school. Like and since I started wanting things, I've been having things. The Jordans, the clothes, all these different things. So I learned very early of what material possessions do. I was just Randall, 6th grade. Next year, I'm handsome Randall now. Because I got all the things. You know what I mean? So I learned very early, like, you know, like this stuff don't really mean nothing. You know what I mean? And you plan an empty life if you decide to make this your rewards. You know, a car, I would never take a car as a reward for an accomplishment. Like, okay, I accomplished this, I'm gonna go buy this car, and then I go drive on one of these bad potholes and bust a tire, and now I'm mad. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's just a vehicle.
And you know, I shout out to you for saying that, because I heard Carlton Dennis. You know who Carlton Dennis is now. Carlton Dennis said, I hate to say this, but you get to the point where you start making so much money, you have to go buy the things that gives you tax benefits. That's true. Right? The tax benefits.
That's true.
And the sad part about it is a lot of the great things that give you tax benefits are the expensive things that people see out here.
Right.
But you're able to go on ahead and write off those and get a big percentage off of those. Let's talk about Section 179, man, real quick with them, man.
Okay. So first off, I don't really like to go into taxes.
Okay.
Because I would have only way I can go into taxes, I have to go into my personal.
Okay.
And I can't do that on the live.
All right. Well, we won't do that on the live. But why would you get that beautiful truck out there for somebody who's saying, man, I've got expenses. I'm trying to do some things. I really want to be able to park money, but I don't know exactly what benefits me. Why would they get a truck that's over 6,000 pounds? Let's just put it like
because
that.
I can actually run off the entire vehicle.
Really?
So, yeah. So it was it's money that I was gonna have to pay regardless. You know what I mean? So I basically just put the truck in the form of my corporation. You know, it's a work utility truck.
Right.
I'm using it as such.
Right.
Even though I'm using it as such. See, Drew, you pulling me there.
I didn't say nothing. Lambo ain't saying nothing. We just having a conversation.
This is the reason why certain things I don't like to talk about, because with me, I only know how to speak from the spirit.
Yeah.
So if you ask me something, I will forget that we got all this on.
Yeah.
And I just start talking. And my accountant will be like, Randall, you know Drew big time. I don't think you should have said. I don't think you should have said that on his show. You know, that's gonna get seen around the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just another form of a way to defer taxes.
Awesome.
Put it to you. It's
awesome.
It allows me, but it's a group of a lot of things that you can use to defer taxes. You can use a multi-level marketing company.
Really?
Yes, 100%.
And how do you use that, Randall?
Because it's still fun. It processes as a home business, but in the sense of its processing as a home business, you still get everything set up as a form of an actual business. And you look at most MLMs; they come with the website, they come with the business cards, they come with the magnets. You can get all these different add-ons. Now, granted, you can make a great deal of income from it, so you should use it.
Yeah,
you shouldn't just do it for taxes.
Right.
But it's definitely a good place which you can actually use to defer some taxes as well. It's a book that I actually used to read. It's called they make different volumes every year. It's called 101 Ways to Avoid Paying Taxes.
Man,
you should still pay your taxes. I'm not telling you to avoid, but it gives you some good options of how you can, defer things, especially if you are in a position where taxes can be a killer. For sure.
Y'all may need to replay that over and over again. Send that to some of y'all family members, your loved ones.
I'm not an accountant.
I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. That was game. He
$1 million game.
$1 million worth of game right there, man.
Go to Barnes and Nobles and get 101 Ways How to Avoid Taxes. I believe that's the title of it. You'll be surprised at some of the things that you'll learn in there. Get you a good accountant. And if you got you a good accountant, they're going to make it shake regardless. You know what I mean? Yeah. So half of the things you don't even got to ask. You just give them what it is and they're going to,
Sure. I told y'all I was bringing y'all the best, man. Y'all, this is the secret weapon, my guy, Big Rand, man. But this is what the game that people needs to hear. People need to be told this. People are having misinformation between TikTok and all these other things. I really wanted someone who not only is talking about it, but you're actually living it out. Right. This is your everyday lifestyle. Right. And every year of how you do things is structuring yourself to be in the right way. Right. Most of the time, man, people are getting the hearsay, she say stuff that's out there. And that stuff is really all fluff. You really want to hear from somebody like my guy, Big Rand, who's really doing it and killing the game out here, man.
Like, see, I don't have a choice. I don't have a lot of Instagram followers. You know what I mean? I don't. So, I don't got enough followers to sell you something on social media. So it's like I don't have a choice but to get to
it. Yeah. But I just think that is always the misconception when we talk about business. We talk about people making moves to do other things in life like that propels them into a better situation. They don't know the correct information. They're hearing a lot of gossip out here that is really the misinformation from left field. And I'm so thankful that you were able to come out here and really kind of go ahead and clean it up and let them know exactly what the real deal is. Now, everybody's going to be searching for that book, man, now that you said.
Again, just go to Google. But if I'm not mistaken, it's 101 Ways to Avoid Paying Taxes. And they always make different volumes. So they have volume 2024, volume 2025, and they constantly adding on to it. That was the first book. Again, remember I said I wanted to be the plug.
Yeah.
So I said to myself before I go ahead and hire an accountant, I want to know some things. So when I get in the room, I don't look like a rookie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now he done took me up top because I'm just so misinformed. So yeah.
See, this is what we wanted to hear. We wanted to hear that and everything, man. Besides Jay out here, enjoying himself out here in
As he
Miami.
should, man. Come on. It's big time, man. He should,
Come
man.
on now.
Yeah.
Why not? It's not gonna hurt him none.
It ain't hurt him
It
not
ain't gonna
one
hurt him
bit.
at all.
Are you having a good time down here,
Oh,
Jay?
yeah, man. You already know.
He told me something, y'all, and I'm gonna say
Miami.
this to y'all, man. He said, man, Miami is wearing on him, and he's thinking about actually moving down here, man.
Hey.
So he may get a place down here now. It may be for business, y'all.
If the moves, go on well, then I'll be definitely down here for sure. It's gonna be my new home.
Okay.
Miami's gonna be the new home.
I talked about Vegas, but I was always a Vegas guy because I love the West Coast. Different vibe out there, I like the mountain views and stuff, man. Especially like out there in Denver. Denver got them little nice mountain views.
That's what you like about Vegas, the mountains.
Mountains,
okay.
palm trees. Hold on, whoa,
I never heard anyone say just like the mountains in Vegas.
Palm trees, the houses.
Okay,
I mean, mountain views. I mean, it's just the West, man. The West is a bit different, man, compared, the South
for sure.
Stuff, you know what I mean? But mainly though, the West, though, man, like I kind of have my eyes on as well too, like Vegas or Arizona area.
But, Arizona's beautiful.
Yeah, Arizona's really beautiful. It's just Miami. Something about Miami, though, man. It's just looking at the Atlantic Ocean, man. Looking at the atmosphere around the Atlantic Ocean. We ain't gonna get into all that.
So you say you're gonna find your wife down here. That's what you're looking for, Jay?
What?
Listen, man. I'm gonna drink my water.
You already know, man. No, y'all. That's the way,
I think
man.
I need something else in this water.
No, man, that's the way, man. We have fun, man, and that's the way and everything, man. We're gonna end this show, man, to just really enjoy this time, man. And we really have fun, man. Big Rand, Big J, man. I thank y'all for coming out here, man, and really, man, spending so much game
Drew
to us
pushing
all,
me
man.
out my comfort zone.
Yeah. It's
sure,
good, man. What
This not even me. I live in the shadows, so it's like you got the whole camera set up. It's like,
you got to bring your heroes out, man, and your people who inspire you,
that,
especially doing the sit down with y'all too, rather than anybody else, man.
This guy inspired me for sure. This guy right here inspired me.
Drew good at just being so humble. People forget who he actually is.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But I appreciate it as well, bro.
I learned a lot from this guy right here.
Y'all learned a lot from me, man.
I learned a lot. Still learning to this day, man.
100%.
Thank you.
Back from 14 years old to now, man. Still learning.
Oh man, thank you, little
Come on,
man.
bro. You already know.
Listen, you wearing Rolex and
Hey,
so clearly,
hold on, you got the Rollie too in the Gucci too. Look at
I'm
you.
saying clearly, Drew taught him. Listen,
he got the Rollie
I'm
in the
just
Gucci.
saying.
Y'all see what we dealing with out here, man. Y'all see what we dealing with. That's why we brought them here, man. Listen, man, let the people know how they can stay tapped in with your Big Rand, man, and really going ahead, man, and get connected if they really want to make a business move.
All right, so yeah, definitely. If you're interested in any form of real estate, for sure, on the multifamily side, Randall at GuytonCapital.com. That'll be the best place to reach out to me in email. And either myself or my assistant to get back in contact with you. And yeah, we can take it from there.
Randall Guyton. And that's spelled what?
So R-A-N? That's Randall, R-A-N-D-A-L-L at Guyton, G-U-Y-T-O-N, capital.com.
Randall Guyton at capital.com.
And you can also check out the website as well. It's a great deal of information on there also. Just explaining to you, just giving information pertaining to what it is that we do. So
Trust me, y'all can't go wrong if you got this man, literally, man, helping you guys out.
Man.
I'm telling you and everything, man. You guys want to go ahead and be tapped into him. And if you want to have a little fun, especially when somebody's traveling and they out there, man, posting more stories than anything. Jay, how they can go ahead and follow you out there, especially y'all single ladies out there.
Definitely. Single ladies, get at Jay.
Come on now.
Change your life.
Cougars and Rugers. Get at Jay.
I'm chilling.
What it is, Jay? You gonna give them the Instagram, man? Tell them to follow you on Instagram,
I don't
man.
even know my Instagram.
I think it's the young. I think it's the young OG, y'all. I think it's the young OG.
Hold on, I'm
right?
about to look it up right quick.
Make sure it's the right one, man, because we can't have them out there, man, following the wrong person out here, Jay.
It is, the young OG underscore, the young underscore OG underscore JE. That's it. But Your best bet is to really catch me on Facebook, J.E. Williams.
J.E. Williams.
J.E. Williams on Facebook. That's the best way to catch me.
It's
I
a lot
don't
of
do
money
too
on
much
Facebook.
Yeah.
Instagram. Instagram, yeah, I don't know. I'm an OG. Old schools may mess around with Facebook, so I'm a Facebook guy.
You say old schools, man.
Yeah, OGs. Hey,
Oh,
OGs.
Cougars, y'all. I told y'all, James is waiting on y'all, man. Listen, man.
Get your life changed.
Hey.
I'm telling you, man.
Get your life changed, huh?
Jay, you out there for him, right?
I'm out there.
You out there.
I'm just out there.
That's what I want to hear, man. Listen, everybody, we really want to thank y'all, man, for definitely tapping in, man, on another Leverage Show with your boy Lambo Drew. It's been an honor to have these two amazing gentlemen next to me. My guy, Big Randall Guyton, man, and definitely my little bro, Jay Weeze, man. Y'all make sure that y'all go follow them. Go book an appointment and make sure that you are developing your brand to a whole nother level by making sure that you're connecting with some people who really know how to do this thing. My guy, Randall Guyton, man, has been really killing the game out here, man, in Miami. Make sure you guys reach out to him. Please go follow my guy, man, Jay Williams, man, or J.E. Williams on Facebook so you guys can level up to a whole nother level. We thank you guys. We love you guys. To the next one. We out of here, man. Later, y'all.
Peace and love.
Good job.
Wow.
Oh, man, I really hope each one of y'all enjoyed that thoroughly, man. Shout out to, man, my guy, man, Big Rand, $1 Million Man, Rand, man. Came through, man, definitely spit a lot of game and really is killing the game, man. Make sure you guys definitely tap into him with this email. I truly think that it was definitely something that is definitely worth out. For those who are trying to really get into the real estate game, into some other things that you can make passive income as well. Randall Guyton is definitely the one of them gentlemen who's definitely done a lot of deals and still doing some amazing deals right now that can help you passively in that real estate game. Again, make sure you guys email him, man, at randall@guytoncapital.com for his email. Go book an appointment. Definitely go tap in with my guy. It's right here on the screen for those and everything who definitely want to tap in with him. And of course, I definitely could not go without having my little bro, Jay Weezy, aka Jay Williams, man, in the building, man, who I tell everybody he is truly an amazing cat, man. I love having Mr. Miami down with me each and every single chance I get, man. Y'all go like and follow him on Facebook at J.E. Williams on Facebook, right? Or you guys go and like and follow him on IG at the young _OG_JE on IG. And the is spelled just like it is on the screen, THAYUNG_OG_JE on IG, and show some love. But he be on Facebook and all that other good stuff. So you guys definitely want to stay tapped into my guy, Mr. Miami. I thank each and every single one of y'all tonight. I think they did an amazing job. Truly enjoyed that setup, man. That was down in Miami at my guy at The Move Miami, my guy Big Drew Laranger's studio. Great friend of Lambo's. Every time I go down there, I meet a shooting out of Creator Currency, my guy Roger Silva, who you guys know was just aired that interview last week. And then this week we aired the one at The Move with me and my guy Big Rand and J.E. You guys definitely want to share this video, man. Share it out to everybody you possibly can. Don't miss Thursday night. I mean, we're coming right back at it, man. My guy James Mack, if you guys don't know, is definitely hitting this stage, and y'all do not want to miss this Thursday night at 8 p.m. Another Miami native. If you guys don't know the jewelry game with all of the high fashion and all of the great people, he's connected to some of the most high-level people worldwide. Like, they fly him into Paris, and then some of the other big name notable people to go on ahead and really do some real big jewelry. And truly, you guys want to be connected to him. Had a huge, nice store, man, in the Brickell area called James Mack Miami. Definitely catered to a very high-end, thriving clientele. You guys don't want to miss it. He's going to give the industry talks, the ins, the outs, the everything. but you guys will be able to tap in because he's going to do webinars for those who truly want to start their own jewelry stores and on the highest end too. You guys just don't want to miss that. That'll be this Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, right back here on The Leverage Show. I really want to thank you guys again for tuning in. Thanks for all the love, all the first timers, all the people who came on to support my guy, Big Rand, and my guy, Jay Weezy. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all. We love you guys. Big warm welcome from The Leverage Show fam. Again, every Tuesday and Thursday nights right here on YouTube. Lambo Drew TMT. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe to the channel, man. Support the channel and get this message out to each and every single person. We will see you guys this Thursday night. Back with another banger, man. Again, it's been my pleasure to be your host for the night, Lambo Drew, with my very special guest, Jay Weezy, and my guy, Big Randall. Thank y'all so much. Take care. God bless y'all. Y'all have a great night, everyone. I see y'all Thursday night right back here.